so that they will be more willing to steal children. Is that what you're saying, Kathleen?
That's right.
Am I exaggerating?
No, not at all.
We can say that because we're sitting safely in Santa Barbara County.
It's happening all over America. I think.
Do we know that the sheriffs or the police in Santa Maria or Santa Barbara or Lompoc have set up a similar nonprofit so they can get in on the gravy of kidnapping children from parents?
We've checked a lot of different towns, and there are many nonprofits set up, especially California. There's different states that are more corrupt than others. But
you're a lot more calm now, Kathleen, than you were a year and a half ago.
It was a difficult 2 years.
Those were terrible times for you.
Very hard.
You had one child, your beautiful daughter Jenny here. Not me, I'm not Jenny. She's Jenny.
You think you're beautiful.
Jenny, you had one beautiful daughter, Jenny, and these crazy nutcases came and took... Actually, they didn't take her away the first time. They gave her back to you for a couple of weeks, didn't they?
They gave her back 45 days. So they took her over... You want to show them?
There are no scars.
There was a... You had cut
Except
yourself.
for that one I fell earlier. I fell, America.
That's a scar from what?
No.
When I fell like 5 minutes ago running away from
in
her.
the parking lot. But show him, honey, right here. Right here, Jenny had cut herself with a paper clip. Is this it right here?
No. Oh, yeah, that is it.
She was upset over a little boy.
Where I put it.
And
right there, I can see the
social
scar,
worker
but I'm
kept
not
going.
sure they can zoom in
I
that
wasn't
close.
sad. I was angry. My teacher was making me mad.
And also, I think the social worker kept going to your school and pulling you out of class, and that was upsetting my daughter. So I had called CPS and said, please stop. You're upsetting, Jennifer. And she was coming home and locking herself in the bedroom. And when I called the therapist to explain what was happening, she called, I guess, they made a fake mandated report, basically. The social worker got angry and took Jenny. And then in the afternoon, they made the
What
mandated report.
nutcase social worker was that?
That was Amy Sensenbaugh.
Amy Sensenbaugh of San Luis Obispo County. Do you think she's a wacko, Kathleen?
Well,
or is she
she's
just a
probably
self-righteous, arrogant bureaucrat who thinks
chicken.
that she never does anything wrong?
No, I don't really think it's the social workers, actually. I think it's the directors. It's all about bringing money into the county.
Money into the county?
The Board of Supervisors
Ka-ching,
is
ka-ching,
part of it
ka-ching.
also. So that's what they want, is they
so,
increase the number of children every year.
Your daughter Jenny here became a cash cow for them.
Absolutely. Yep. She was
Did you realize at the time that it was all about money for them, Jenny?
No.
You were just angry.
I thought they were trying to help, but I thought they were just kind of like trying to help the wrong people.
They would
and
say
do you feel like they really helped you?
No.
So
it just made me mad because I wasn't able to see any of my friends.
So CPS took you away from your friends, away from your mother. That made you mad.
Yeah.
And they made you sleep with other kids in a bedroom when you used to have a bedroom all to yourself.
I mean, I met people. That was fun, I guess.
Well, what was better, living at home with your mom and having your own bedroom, your own stuff, and things didn't get stolen?
That was better.
It was not so good being with CPS and having all your stuff stolen.
Being watched all the time.
And I believe one of the foster mothers had hit my daughter also.
Ew.
Remember that?
I didn't get hit.
You had told me that she hit you in the face, slapped you.
Yeah.
And then I think hit you in the stomach, and then also...
Did that really happen, Jenny?
I don't remember.
Did it really happen, Jenny?
I don't really remember.
What foster mom was it, Jenny?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
No.
I don't blame you.
Do you remember the...
I don't really remember a lot.
Do you remember what you learned?
Why don't you, Jenny...
I learned that you could sneak out very easily. I snuck out so easily out of all those homes.
The drugs that were there?
Every time.
Yeah.
And then
except for once when I came back.
And then, Jenny, let me ask you this. You don't remember a lot of this stuff because it was pretty unpleasant, wasn't it?
That, and because I started doing drugs a lot.
You started doing drugs when you were in foster care?
Yeah.
Was it
Because I
easy?
never was really smoking before that.
You didn't smoke before that? You didn't do drugs before that? They took you from your mom, they put you in foster care, and then you found out how to do drugs from who?
From my foster sister.
From your foster sister. Isn't that nice? Hello, America. Your money being used to take kids away from a nice family setting where they got their own bedroom and cram them in a bedroom where they learn to do drugs with other kids.
And where did she get the drugs from, Jenny?
People from school.
The foster mother you had mentioned had.
Oh, that lady. She didn't give them to me. I just found them. She had pills stashed all around her house.
The foster mom had pills stashed around the house that you were able to get your hands on?
And they would smash them up and, what, snort them?
Yeah.
Wow.
I still have the dollar.
This is in the county just north of us. We're in Santa Barbara County taping this show live tonight, Friday, October
What are you smiling at me for?
16th, I believe. Yep. Corey's giving me the head yes. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Corey. I get confused what day, what month it is, you know. But this makes me angry when I hear the kids get drugs in foster families. In San Luis Obispo, and Amy Sensenbaugh of San Luis Obispo County facilitated this pretty young thing here, Jenny Dearinger, from getting started in drugs. She facilitated it simply by taking her away from this mom right here, Kathleen, who I will admit, Kathleen's a little high-strung. Kathleen is a little high-strung. She's run her own business. She's been a successful businesswoman. And everything was going pretty well, Kathleen, in your business until all this happened. Is that right?
That's right, yeah.
Then you've lost your house at Atascader?
Our home was raided over and over by the police department. They handcuffed me in front of my house and went through my home without a warrant, going through all my drawers, supposedly looking for my daughter. And I believe that was the day that you said that your foster mother didn't pick you up from school.
Nobody picked me up.
And so they used that. I don't know if it was done on purpose or what, but nobody picked her up, and they came to my house, said that that I was trying to get my daughter, and that's not true. I didn't even leave my house that day. So.
Wow. So, what have we learned? And on top of that, they charge you with a DUI, which you just got taken care of.
It was a false DUI.
Well, but you did get it taken care of now.
Yeah,
but
I was going to be speaking at a rally in Washington, D.C.
And so this kind of put a monkey wrench in your ability to go to the rally, didn't it?
Exactly. What happened was the day before I had gone into the police station, and I was concerned because my daughter was very upset. She was cutting herself. And I was concerned. I wanted her out of foster care. I felt it was time for her to come home. And I showed the police the pictures of the cuts and asked for help with getting Jenny. And then right before I got ready to leave, they said, so, are you going to the rally? And I said, how would you know? And apparently the police department, the Atascader Police, has been looking at my my websites and my videos. And so I told them yes, I was planning on attending. And then the very next day they pulled me over and gave me a false DUI. There was no booking, no fingerprints. Basically handed me a piece of paper.
So that you couldn't go. So they could then arrest you for escaping if you left.
Exactly. They didn't want me to go see Jenny. They had shipped Jenny out of state by that point. And she was forced to go against her will.
And that was pretty clear. I saw some of your text messages from you, Jenny, to your mom. And you were texting her like crazy, like every 3 minutes. Mom, I don't want to go. Mom, they're going to make me do this. Mom,
I was crying hysterically.
You were upset, weren't you, Jenny?
Yeah.
You didn't want to leave your mom.
Yeah.
But
I didn't want to leave my boyfriend.
You didn't want to leave him.
Well, I just started dating him. In 2 weeks, I was like,
Have you seen that boyfriend now?
Yeah, I saw him.
Is he still hot?
I can't tell you. My other boyfriend.
Yeah, your other boyfriend's right here in the studio. You can't say.
I love you, boyfriend.
They wouldn't let her testify either. She wanted to testify, and she had sent a lot of text messages to present in court, and all of her friends were text messaging.
Yeah, I had a ton of people write letters saying I should be with my mom.
And they wouldn't look at it. They kept Jenny off.
One letter was really good.
Did you have an eyewitness when they raided the house once?
I think
your
cameraman was at my home at that time.
Was that Rob Hill?
Robert. He was right there with me when it happened.
And he didn't get to testify either. So none of this really got into a court.
No. You don't
they
know
got
where
away
your
with it.
cameraman is?
Well, he's been promoted. He's no director.
Oh, ooh. Big shot.
Yeah. So,
Sorry.
Jenny, when they put you on this airplane,
it was a